We're going to talk about most cleaning companies and why they fail, right? So, the biggest thing is most cleaning companies don't know where their next clients are coming from. That's it. That's it. The main reason they're going to fail is they don't know how to create an irresistible offer. They don't know how to get traffic and leads. They don't know how to convert these leads to sales. They don't know how to bid, and they spend way too much time on low ROI activities. So let's do a quick breakdown of what this actually looks like. So they don't know how to create an irresistible offer. What does an irresistible offer look like? So you make your niche audience and then you have to speak to them. You have to speak what they need, what they're looking for. The basic gist of it is if you can get X without doing Y. So if I'm talking to you, I may say, if I offered you a complete bid with projected profit and loss, and you don't have to spend any time actually putting the bid together or writing the proposal. Catchy, right? What if I said you could get 15 walkthroughs per month without cold calling? You see how it is? It's something without doing something else. So that something else is some sort of obstacle, some sort of thing that people don't want to do. So you put it out there just like that. If you can get X without doing Y. So that's how you create an irresistible offer. Next step, traffic, leads, right? Lead sources. So as a commercial cleaning company, you need 3 to 7 lead sources, right? These could include referrals. They could include cold emails, cold calling, appointment setters, door knocking, ads, pay-per leads. It's basically anything at all that will put business into your pipeline and put you in front of those people. Next up, they don't know how to convert leads to sales. So what does that look like? Step one is you have to learn how to discover pain points. You have to ask probing questions. You have to learn how to uncover this. And this comes with practice. But it also, after you uncover those pain points, that doesn't do you any good if you don't understand how to press on them. You press on them by talking about it and also offering solutions. As you're talking to customers, you need to adjust your pitch. You may have a perfect thing you're selling, but if they're not buying what you're selling, it doesn't do any good. You you have to adjust your pitch to what the customer is wanting. And they will tell you if you listen what they're wanting to buy. At the end of it, you have to remember they want to know what's in it for them. So you have to adjust what you're doing so that they understand that. Focus on their pain, focus on a solution. Next, people don't know how to bid, right? The least you should know is probably the 3 major schools of thought for bidding, right? And those 3, I go into a lot of depth in other videos on this, but they are basically $1 per square foot, whatever that dollar amount is, it's per square foot. So it's flat, boom, whatever, whether that's a daily percent dollar amount per square foot, or whether that encompasses your monthly or yearly totals. It doesn't matter as long as you understand that. As long as you understand the second way is a production rate based off of your square footage. How much can you clean in an hour? The third is a production rate based off of variables in the square footage. How much can you clean in an hour? Plus, you have to add in variables that slow you down. And probably one actually further to add to that is to know what resources you can look for when you're stuck. Because there's at some point you're gonna be doing a bid that you're gonna be stuck on, and that's okay as long as you know where resources are that you can turn to help you figure out the answer. And lastly, They spend way too much time on low ROI activities, so low return on investment activities. If it doesn't propel you forward, delete it. And this is tough for me, especially I have new shiny thing syndrome all the time. I can look at something and I can see how it can make money, and it's very, very distracting. And as an entrepreneur, most people can very easily be distracted. If it doesn't propel you forward, delete it. Your font size or your font color on your website doesn't matter. It matters slightly, but it doesn't matter in this grand scheme of things. It doesn't matter. Don't waste valuable time on it. Don't waste valuable time trying to prepare for every objection that you're not going to hear. Don't do it. If it slows you down, it doesn't matter. If you're a perfectionist like me, this next statement is really going to rub you the wrong way and grind your gears, but it has to be said, and you have to embrace it. A poor plan, perfectly executed, is better than a perfect plan. So what does that mean? Good enough is good enough. It's never going to be perfect. So if you spend all your time trying to make it perfect, you're never going to actually launch your idea, your business, your new plan within it. Good enough is good enough. You can't learn to drive a parked car. You have to just take action. You have to go. So take action, delete all those low ROI things, focus on the big things. The big things are, if you're new, especially if you're new in business, do marketing every day. Every day you should be doing some forms of marketing to get yourself out there and in front of people. So those are the 5 things that we wanted to briefly touch on today. So after seeing that, do you still feel stuck? Do you feel like you're in the category, any of those categories that we talked about, any one of those 5? You feel like you're going in circles, or you're still beating your head against the wall? Maybe you still just feel like you're just confused and you just want some more specific direction. So if you're ready to get a plan without wasting time on ineffective strategies, why don't you join me? I want to set up 6 strategy sessions with you. And what we're going to do in these strategy sessions is we're going to dive into your business and personal goals. We're going to create a plan for you. We're going to practice bidding. So if you're ready to get unstuck, you're ready to quit wasting time, it's time. Just click on the link below. We'll get together. We'll set up 6 strategy sessions, and we'll get all set up and all ready to go, breaking your business down and into easier bites so that we can get you squared away and get you on the right trajectory. So check out the link. Come see me. Keep an eye out for the next video.